The Good Life Week on Allstate India Radio.
On Allstate India Radio, you are welcomed to another chat with Chetan Garga, Managing Director. I'm getting to catch up with him one more time. Welcome to the show, Chetan. It's great to have you here. We've been treated with insights by Gopinath KV over the last few days, and it's time once again to pick your brains on our EVPs. But before that, a little bit about your hobbies. We hear you have some exciting passions and interests. Would be great if you could share some of those with us.
Sure. So thanks for allowing me to participate in this program. In terms of hobbies, I have, I think, an eclectic mix of hobbies. I like to eat good food, and I like to sample cuisines from around the world. If I share with you some of the cuisines I've had, you'll be shocked, so I won't go that far. I like to taste wine, and I have been on numerous wine tasting tours, again, in different parts. I also like to travel, and I've had the opportunity to travel to numerous countries and look forward to traveling to many more over the next few years.
A sampler of cuisines and also an avid traveler. And that really brings me to the next question, Chetan. It would be great to have some recommendations, cuisine-wise and travel-wise, from you.
One of my favorite cuisines is Thai cuisine. I think there are numerous good Thai restaurants in Bangalore. Some may be a bit pricey, like I think the Rimnam and the Oberoi, which I think is excellent food. But I think there are others like Benjarong and a few others which are good in the quality of food and in the authenticity of the cuisine. So I would recommend both these. I love kebabs and stuff, and I think places like Royal Afghan or Sikandar are great. I could go on. So
superb recommendations. Thank you so much, Chetan. And what about travel? Any suggestions?
Again, I think India has got some fantastic travel destinations in addition to what one sees and hears about around the world. I had the opportunity to go to Munnar last year, and I was just thrilled with the location, the sights, the air. So that's one I would recommend. Last week I was at Gir Forest, and I managed to see some lions while I was there, and that was mind-blowing.
Just explore the life side of work and life with Chetan Garga, with some insights on cuisine and travel. And from there, Chetan, back into the conversation that has been gripping all of us across Allstate India over the last few days. We're talking about our EVPs of good life, good work and good hands. Growth and leadership opportunities. Do tell us how you see these of value to Allstaters.
I think Allstate in India has numerous opportunities for people, for staff, both from the angle that since we're a young organization, growing pretty rapidly, there are those opportunities. But I would also encourage our staff to think of areas that are not directly in their vertical segment, but also look at lateral opportunities. So, for example, people in testing going into infrastructure services or vice versa, or development into testing. We've had a few people do that, and I think they've had some very rich experience. So I would ask people to think of growth, development, learning across all these parameters.
While on the subject of leadership, Chetan, since I have this time with you, I thought I must absolutely ask you, what do you think makes for a good leader?
This is a question which a lot of people grapple with, and recent research has also highlighted that it's not really about IQ as much as it is about EQ and emotional quotient and emotional intelligence. I think that is very true, because today's leaders need to have a very high level of emotional quotient to be effective in what they do. In addition, I think one of my learnings has been for a leader to be really effective, they have to be down to earth and they have to have humility. That, I think, goes a long way in exhibiting leadership qualities.
Powerful words from a Managing Director, Chetan Garga, and I hope you're all committing this to memory. I certainly am taking notes, furious notes, as I listen to him talk. But Chetan, coming back to the other key thing that defines our experience at the workplace, job satisfaction. Hard to sometimes put that, phrase or explain it in several different lines. But if you were to articulate what you see as job satisfaction, or how one can aspire towards it, what would you tell us?
To me, job satisfaction is a combination of a number of things. It includes, am I paid fairly, and fairly based on my skills and competencies and what I bring to the table? Do I enjoy the work I have? Do I have growth opportunities and learning opportunities? Can I build good social networks with the people I work with and have a good relationship with them? And then, can I make an impact in society, which is what I really want to do from my heart? If I can combine all these things, and in addition, one of the more important things that I forgot is spending time with family, right? So if I can combine all these things, be it compensation, be it the work I like to do, be it people I like to work with, be it time with family, and be it social impact, I think the combination is what, to me, suggests a good level of job satisfaction and a good level of enthusiasm and motivation for me to come to work every day.
Thank you so much, Chetan, for telling us a little bit about how you see growth, leadership opportunities and job satisfaction at Allstate India. It's been fabulous chatting with you today. We're going to have another opportunity to catch up with Chetan over the next few days. Make sure your ears are to Allstate India Radio. But Chetan, it's that time of the show when we get to peek into your playlist. We've really enjoyed your selection so far. What's it going to be next for us?
So one of the songs I appreciate and which resonates with me is I Believe I Can Fly, and I'd like to share that with my colleagues at work.
R. Kelly's fantastic I Believe I Can Fly for Chetan Garga and every single Allstater tuned in. Thank you so much for joining us.
This is Allstate India Radio.